Alright, hi guys, back with another mail day today. I apologise, I'm not going to open the box for you because I was waiting about 3 months for this package to show up. Thanks again to my friend in America who helps me with all of this. Unfortunately, this took a pretty whirlwind trip around the world, all through Italy, and then they aren't doing any airmail, so it took forever to get here. So I couldn't wait to open it, so I've had a bit of a sneak peek. But I'm going to share it with you because there's a lot of nice stuff in here. So we're going to start off a little bit funny. We're going to start off with one of the big cards from it. And that is a BGS 95, a Fresh Ink Fleer Retro. Now, modern stuff like this is not normally a particularly big chase of mine, but there is a reason I went pretty hard at this card, and that is because I have its brother in exactly the same grade. So I have a BGS 95, the original Fresh Ink from 99 2000, and I just thought this was a perfect pair to put together, so I couldn't resist but picking that one up. So I'll put those ones back there. Alright, the next few things I'm going to share probably aren't going to interest my basketball fans, but just some investments I've picked up that happen to come in this package. So a couple of little Pokemon cards, just a Reshiram, a couple of little cheap ones, then a couple of graded cards. So stuff from the original sort of Pokemon. This is all going to go straight up for sale so I can buy some more basketball cards. And then a sealed box of some Pokemon stuff. Doesn't mean anything to the basketball guys, doesn't mean much to me, but it's going to help fund my next purchases. Alright, now into the next stack. This is probably the lower end stuff that I picked up in this lot. So we've got a Revolution Hakeem Icons. This is a set that I've decided I'm going to start putting together. I've got a few more sitting waiting to be posted back to me. Just a beautiful little die cut. Will be a nice set once we get it all put together. Then a Visionaries, so a nice little clear card. Some of these lower end cards, I don't know why I picked them up. They're just nice looking, simple cards. Then we've got a couple of magnets. Elijah magnets are a big part of my collection. Some of the oddball stuff are the things I collect a little bit harder. I already had this one, but I needed the one on the back here. So I got both of them together. I don't know if anyone else out there is into magnets, but they're certainly part of my collection. Then we've got two of the Topps cards from my previous Mailday, but no, one of these is the numbered version to 2008. And then we've got the base version as well. So I think I've pretty much completed that set now, except for maybe something really short print, which I don't think I'm going to get. The next one is another set which I've decided I'm going to put together, and one of these unfortunately was mislabeled on eBay and I fell for it, but these are both the purple of the Winter Stays. One was labelled as the blue, but they're clearly not. But we'll get the blue in the future, that's no problem. Then next is quite a few cards of the 1920 Prism. It's a set that I'm mildly trying to collect. If I can pick up something cheap, I will. Otherwise, I'm not really too fussed on it. It's just such a huge set. So we've got the pink Cracked Ice, pretty little card. Then we've got the, I think this is the Blue Sparkle. I'm sure you guys will scold me for getting the names wrong. This one's numbered to 175. Then I've just got the Prism Silver. And the green. Again, I'm not chasing these particularly hard. All of these I've picked up for very small amounts. I've got no idea what you call this one. I'm going to call it the Candy Striper. I don't think this one's numbered. It's not. Then we've got, I think this is called Fast Break or Red Fast Break or something like that. Again, you guys will get mad at me for this, but they're not really something huge I collect. Out of 125. Then we've got the red, white and blue. Now I've got, again, I picked up a double of this. I paid next to nothing for either of them. Then I've also picked up a double of the next one. We've got the Red Wave. And that's it for those. Again, I'm not going to be chasing those too heavily. I am chasing some of the other Prism sets a little bit harder. Then, not a Hakeem, but something I just saw that I absolutely had to have. Chamberlain, Kareem and Wes Unseld rebound leaders. This is from the 71-72 top set. I am a bit of a Kareem fan, but this card's a little bit beaten up, but I'm still happy just to have it. I didn't pay very much for it, so I'm quite happy to have that in my collection. Then I have, I will definitely pronounce this wrong, the Murad. This is just a small little card that I just saw on eBay and I liked. It's probably nothing special. I believe there is a silk version of this out there. Probably one day would like to have that. Then there's another one of the Status Trophy Club, which I'm trying to put this set together as well. And then there's one I just completely randomly bought. This was bought purely and simply because the card says Immortals. I buy cards randomly just because they've got particular words on them. A bit of a weird thing to do, but hey, if they're not expensive, I'm not really too bothered. Then we've got two of the big numbers. A lot of people aren't too aware that these come in many different color variations with the rainbows. So we've got a red and blue one, and we've got a blue and yellow one. I believe there's about 4 or 5 different variations. I think I've got a few of them now. If you can get them all together, they really do look quite pretty. I just love these cards. I probably own about 15 or 20 of them now. The next one are basically 2 random packers that someone just threw in with a card. Thank you to whoever that was. And they happen to be 2 Hakeems. So a Elijah One versus Ewing, and then Elijah One All-Star card. I think I have a few copies of these, but still just love adding more to the collection. And then lastly, another one of the blue-red variant of the big numbers. I did also pick up some supplies, not too spectacular. Some Pokemon sleeves, some badly needed card saver ones, helped me do a bit more grading. And then also some graded card sleeves, so PSA fitted sleeves. These are really great. If you have lots of PSA or lots of graded cards, I recommend you get properly fitted sleeves for them because they do look a lot nicer when they're in them. So now we'll move into probably the slightly nicer stack of cards. And this is one of the more recent sets I've decided to put together, and I've gone in pretty hard on it just to start off. Unfortunately, I get a little bit addicted to putting these sets together. So we're putting together the 14-15 Select. So we've got the base, and we've got the silver, then we've just got the standard purple, then I've got the light blue numbered to 199 Shield. These Shield cards are just beautiful. I was a little bit unsure about starting this set, but when I got the first of them, I was just hooked. Then we've got the purple numbered to 99. And then we've got the tie-dye numbered to 49. Sorry, am I correct? To 49? Numbered to 25, I'm sorry. Just beautiful cards. If anyone out there has any of the other variants that I'm missing, I believe there's a number to 49, or if anyone wants to part with one of their golds, I'd be more than happy to start talking trades or purchases. Then we've got the Fleer Retro Golden Touch. Again, just another card I picked up quite cheap, but just a pretty little card. Now this is a set that not too many people got into, but this is numbered to 25, Hakeem Legend card, and it's got a bit of film in it. Sorry, numbered to 20. I don't know why people didn't like the Panini signature set. I think it was a beautiful set and I wish they'd done more of it. But surprisingly enough, when I got this card, it looks in magnificent condition, so I will probably look at getting that one graded. Then next is another set that I'm putting together. I'm only missing one of this set, and this is the Fleer Revolutionaries. So you've got your base card, and then you've got the impact. The impact is not numbered. I have currently a cubic that's just been graded that will be coming back to me soon. That's numbered to 50. And if anybody out there has the Galactic, I would love to talk to you if you are willing to trade it. Then just a random one that I've picked up, one of the SPX. There was 3 or 4 different variants of this. This is one of the shorter print versions, so this one's numbered to 250. Just beautiful cards. I've sold too many of these in the past, and very happy to pick this one back up again. Then I've got the Hardwood Classic. I've picked up both the jersey and the patch version of this. The interesting one about this is I know a few of you guys out there have picked up the patch version, numbered to 25. The jersey version is numbered to 99. The interesting thing about the jersey version is there is no set list that actually shows that card existed. So when I first bought it, I was questioning very much whether or not it was a legitimate card, but it seems to be. The thing that made a lot of us suspicious was something like 20 or 25 of them were sold in one lot at some point, which did seem a little bit suspicious. The next one I've got is a Ultimate Collection game patch. This is a really odd patch, sort of black and silver. I'm not sure what jersey that came from, but number 25 out of 25. Just a nice clean looking patch card. The next one is a SPX Auto. I didn't pay very much for this one, the SPX endorsements. This is a sticker auto. Yeah, nothing too special, but just a nice clean auto card. The next one I have is a UD Exquisite, number 15 of 25. I believe this is supposed to be the patch version, but not a great patch. I've just seen plenty of these floating around and I really wanted to get one. They're just a pretty card. Now the next one I've got here is a Wear Number 1 patch card. I have just recently, I haven't done a video on this, but I've just recently picked up an auto version of this, which is really controversial. Not sure whether the auto is real, but it's going to be sent in to be graded just to find out, because it looks legit, but the auto certainly looks a little bit questionable. Then a very random card. I believe this is UD Premier at a number 99. Nothing spectacular, I just saw it, the NBA sort of grabbed my eye and I went, yeah, I'll grab that one. Then we've got a very old classic Star 86, Best of the Best. I do have a few copies of this, but when I saw this one online, it looked like it was in pretty much mint condition, and I would love to get a high grade version of this. So I thought I'll grab this and see what I can get it graded. All right, moving into the last 3. Now these are definitely the 3 big cards I've picked up in this lot. There's some nice stuff previously, but the stuff coming up, they definitely are the chase cards from the lot. So we've got the Z-Force Rave, the original. I've got the retro version of both the Rave and the Super, but pleased to re-add this to my collection. I used to own a couple of these, but moved them on. Numbered to $3.99, number 124 of $3.99. Just a pretty little card. I'll put that in the background. All right, then we have a Superpowers Quantum. This is, I believe they call it the bronze version, number 250. 45 of 50. This one looks super clean, which I didn't expect when I bought it. I didn't pay really top value for it, but very happy to re-add this. I am putting together the collection of both this and the aerodynamics from the same year. My aerodynamics to 25's been graded. Interested to see what I get, but certainly chasing some of the others of that set. And last but not least, this is a duplicate card from my collection, but been absolutely dying to see this. I probably well overpaid for it and I don't care, but this is the genuine coverage. These are really tough cards to find. They were very short printed. If you are lucky enough to get one, they are beautiful cards. This is my all-time favorite Hakeem card. Just beautiful shots of a very young Hakeem. I can't remember the exact figures on it, so I could get it wrong, but I think this set was inserted one in something like 1,144 packs or something like that, which when I worked out the odds meant that the Hakeem card was something like crazy, like 1 in 120,000 packs or something crazy like that. I will get the exact numbers and do a video on this card. I had to pick this up because it looked like it was in beautiful condition and I really want to get one of these graded. Now that I've got it in my hands, it still looks like it is in at least a gradable 9 condition. The centering is just about spot on. It looks like it's just sharp. So happy to have this one. I may move my other one on, but I don't know if I can part with them. I just love this card. So that was my mail day. Some really nice cards came in. Thanks again to my friend in America that helps me with this. I wouldn't be able to do the collecting that I'm doing right now without you, and just helping me out with the postage and putting my cards together in a box for me is so helpful. So thank you again, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.